Olive, how was your day? No comment? Well, let me tell you how my day was. This all started, story time, that started like last Thursday. Oh, she watching me. Anyways, I bought a Tesla from a Nissan dealer. Total mistake. And let me tell you why. It is Tim Daly Nissan of Southtown. And if they watch this, I hope to God their PR rep reaches out because I'm still ticked. Anyways, I bought this car in May. I had issues with it within the month, of course, and it wasn't even because it was a Tesla. It was literally like I got a rock chip in my windshield, bought windshield warranty, like a bunch of warranties like smart adults, so I didn't have to come up with money that I wouldn't have accounted for, right? So I came up with this money up front. It was like $500 per policy, got quite a few of them, got one for my windshield. Took it, like called them, said, hey, can you fix my windshield? Oh no, we do a third party. You need to call the third party, schedule it with them. Call them, leave a message. They never get back to me, and I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of weird. Anyways, by the time they get around to it, they look at it and they're like, oh, this is like a centimeter too big. Sorry, we can't help you. So then it's supposed to cross the entire windshield. These are $1,300 a piece, and I already paid like $500 for this warranty. That is like null and void. Like, sorry, it's already cracked. So now nothing's covered on it, on any of it. And then 2 weeks after that, so a month after, a baseball on its third fucking bounce hits my back windshield. Also $1,300 because both of them are the same size and they both have like weird sensors in them. Anyways, yep, not coverable because the baseball left like a spiral crack and that was too big too. And I was like, oh my gosh, my luck can't get worse. Anyways, we move on. I get a protection on the white vegan fake leather seats that are a total like upcharge. Oh, hey kid, watch it. Anyways, so they start turning blue after I get this protection added to them, like literally a cover put on them, like some glossy thing to make them not get stains. Well, after that was done a few days, like, or a while into having the car, then it all of a sudden starts getting like a tint of blue from jeans. And yep, nope, they can't fix that because the coverage isn't really a coverage. It's actually just the cover gloss shit they put onto the vegan leather, which they probably shouldn't put on because that's probably what's hueing the freaking blue color. Anyways, so I'm ticked about that, but whatever, it's not that noticeable. No big deal, you know, like it's just the inside, it doesn't matter. I'm more like functionality, right? Anyway, so carry on. Well, all of a sudden I notice I'm getting like flat tires. Well, I like air them up, whatever. Well, one keeps getting flat and I'm like, not like entirely flat. Anyways, it's probably losing like a pound every few days. And so it's not like a huge deal, but it's kind of getting annoying. So I'm like, okay, well, I got tire warranty, right? And while I'm there, I was just traveling to Montana. I left my key. I don't really know where it is. It's kind of lost. I don't necessarily know. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, well, I got key warranty because this salesman at Tim Daly told me like it was so expensive and I should just do that. So I went ahead and got all the warranties for those. Well, take my tires in on Thursday last week at about, I don't even know what time. Anyways, I take it in, realize, oh my gosh, I was supposed to go get my kid from school, from like therapy. Oh, I'm 45 minutes away. Oh, he needs to be picked up in 15 minutes because they changed his schedule the week before Christmas. And then I just found out and it, started and I spaced it because he hasn't had any therapy since Christmas. Okay. So didn't think about it. Anyway, so I'm like, the only phone number I know. Oh, also Teslas, they only run if they have their key or your phone. Well, I always forget my key everywhere and I lost it in Montana. So I don't even have the key to the car. So they have my phone in there and I'm like wandering around Tim Daly Nissan like, can I borrow your phone? Can I borrow your phone? I just need to borrow a phone. I need to call my husband to go pick up my autistic son who can't even talk for himself. He don't know a phone number. Like, they might have an emergency contact, but, like, I don't have my phone. And my husband is an hour away from my son. And he needs picked up in 15 minutes. So I have to call my son to call my father-in-law to try and get him picked up. They get picked up. Anyways, I'm, like, just chilling, kind of anxious because I'm like, I don't even know if it worked out or not, I'm just hoping everything's honky-dory. But they have my phone and my car somewhere else in this, like, big shop place. Anyways, so while they go ahead and get my tire looked at, they come back and tell me, hey, there's nothing we can do. The parts are 2 days out. You're going to have to schedule this when you have more time. And I'm like, it took you an hour and a half to 2 hours to tell me that? Literally, you knew I was freaking out. You could have brought my phone and say, hey, we're not actually going to do anything today, and you can just make some calls and make sure your son's taken care of, and then maybe you would have more time. Oh, no, we didn't think about this. Anyway, so, sorry. Oh, no. Anyway, so they're like, call back, schedule it, whatever. So I called the next day on Friday, right? So 3 business days ahead of Tuesday. At least. Okay, 2 for sure. Anyways, I was like, hey, I know it's going to take 2 days to ship, and, like, if Saturday's a shipping day, then, like, obviously, like, a lot of shops are open on Saturday, especially for, like, maintenance, stuff like that, like tires. Anyway, so I'm like, I call him on Friday. I'm like, hey, I need an appointment for Tuesday. I will drop it off when I get to work. I will need a lift or I will find a ride to work. I work like a block and a half away. It's really not far. And I was like, okay, I'm going to drop it off. I will give you blah, blah. Anyways, this morning I wake up and I put on my heels, I put on my leather shirt. I'm headed to work. I work in corporate America. Really awesome, whatever. Well, then I realized, oh my God, my car, like my tire is really flat. Ever since they took it on Thursday to look at it, just look at it, right? It's losing like 10 pounds an hour. Like it loses it fast, right? Like the PSI just drains. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead. Hang on, I got to do this one. Okay, so I fill up this tire and it's 3:30 in the morning. I go to work at 4. I drive my happy little butt to work. I'm a little late because I had to fill up this stupid freaking tire and I was like paranoid. So I filled that thing to like almost 60. I was like tripping. I was like, I'm making it to work. I need to make it to work and then I need to make it to the shop at like 7 on my break. Anyway, so get to like literally right before work. I'm like already running 10, 15 minutes late. Realize I forgot the freaking key because my mom found it and mailed it to me. Also, mind you, when I went in on Thursday, I didn't really know where the key was, if it was lost, whatever. They told me, oh, that warranty you bought, you actually take it to Tesla and go buy this key for only like $20. And then they just reimburse you, probably. Stay tuned. Okay. So my mom did find the key. She sent it to me, so I didn't have to go through that hassle. But that is a warranty I bought. That actually doesn't really freaking matter. That $500 warranty, it's only $20. So it actually didn't matter. The computer programming, they'll probably do it for free at Tesla, so you probably won't even get charged. Who knew? You're not this EV specialty sales guy that sold me the car. Anyways, so I drive all the way home to get said key, drive all the way back to work. I'm an hour late. And then on my break, I take my car there. And then after a few hours, I'm like, I wonder how it's going. So I'm going to call this guy named whatever the heck. And I'm going to call him and say, hey, dude, what's up? Oh, turns out the warranty actually won't cover it. I wasn't going to call you or tell you or, give you an idea of what you're going to have to like go through after you get off work today. And you've already been at work since who knows what freaking time and been up since what time and blah, blah, blah. And you don't really have a ride home. You don't have a car to take any of your other kids anywhere, even though like your kids in like therapy every single day, numerous hours a day, and has to be hauled to who knows where in your car. But you're not going to have it. But I'm not going to call you and you're going to call me and then I'm going to tell you like, oh, hey, by the way, like we're not actually going to be able to do anything. Oh, and the parts are 2 days out. So like you calling a few business days ahead and like setting this appointment up meant nothing because we're still gonna have to wait for 2 days for parts, so we're just gonna have to keep your car. I'm sorry. Oh, wow, that's like news to me. So I'm like, okay, well, can you at least riddle me this? Will my coverage I had on these tires that is null and void and doesn't actually cover anything on the tires, like wear and tear, it only covered if someone came and slashed my tires. So if anyone's really, really pissed at me, come slash my tires, please. Like I might pay you to come do that. Anyways, so, null and void, whatever. I'm like, well, will they at least cover a rental car? No, we'll charge you $50-some a day for the basic rental car. Not even something that's going to fit both of my kids in their car seats. I was like, sir, I don't want to bite your head off, but I'm gonna unless you can just freaking transfer my bitch ass on up the chain. So then I wandered my little happy self over there after work, and I drug my sister-in-law, and I was like, you get to come here with me to make sure I don't get assault charges because I'm a grown adult. Finally, 100-pound me is going to go beat some ass. Anyway, so I went to the sales floor, and I was like, this incompetent fucking idiot sold me an electric car he knew nothing about. The day he sold that thing to me, he's like, you're just going to drive on down to Pleasant Grove, Tesla, and pick up your charger because we don't sell them with them because they just always get stolen. So, sorry, it is what it is, whatever. Those are a 3-day wait. So you have to pay for charging. Didn't tell me that. I don't even know where the chargers are when I bought the car. This guy is the worst. And I'm not going to say names because that's a defamation thing. I can say the place because I'm ticked and it's all true. But anyways, do not go to Tim Daly Nissan. Do not buy any warranties. Only buy cars from where, like the dealership, like whatever car they service and can actually do something on. Only buy it from them. Buy Tesla from Tesla. Do not buy them from someone else. Maybe private market. Maybe. And probably not because you probably won't know what you're getting into. I still love my Tesla. I'm going to hand it down to my husband. I'm getting a hybrid Toyota somehow, but I'm only going to get it from a Toyota or a private deal. Okay? Okay. Thanks for coming. So sorry if you stayed this long.